So hello, it's Nitro99 and I'll be doing something different. And so this stupid thing in this corner gets away from me. Okay, so yeah, I'm recording a video game. I'm only getting 13 frames per shitty second. Went down when I'm recording, but yeah. I think it's because all the textures are on high and running through the forest like an idiot and just like zombies. No, there's not too many zombies. Anyway, the DayZ is a module, a game modification for a game called Arma 2, which is like an indie game no one's ever heard of. And it's a realistic military shooter game from the army and stuff. And the people who play that are like hardcore shit, and they yell at you when they can't even do a simple thing. But I haven't played this base game. I've just kind of got this for the mod. But this mod is DayZ, and it's about zombies. Kill zombies and survive zombie apocalypse. As you can see here, I'm running through a forest because running on the road is bad. Just watch the movie The Road, and you'll probably find out why walking on the road is bad in the apocalypse. So I don't want to get raped. And that's another bad spot. Better run. So I hope you can hear me fine. I'm using my shitty laptop speakers, but the reason I don't have a proper headphone. And I'm bought a headphone, but it won't come until tomorrow evening. So I'll play. My character name is Born to Kill. And if you don't know where that's from, you probably shouldn't be watching this video, so go away. And I'm pretty well equipped. I didn't start off as a noob, which if I die I'll have to start off as a noob because you lose everything when you die, which really brings in the simulation part. And I got a Winchester 1866, my primary weapon. It's pretty good. I have 3 clips or 3 rounds and shotgun shells. Gold 45 shots. It's pretty loud, and I also have a M1911 handgun, which is a great handgun. That's my pistol. Yeah, I'm just looking around, not even really paying attention. There's only 13 players on the server, so chances of running into one right now is slim, but yeah, you do run into other players. It's a multiplayer game. There's also zombies, but they're not in the forest, in their towns and stuff, and gas stations. And I'm going to, hopefully, a town. I didn't check the compass. I'm going west. Got a compass, and got a bunch of good stuff. Most of the stuff I need. Just need a hatchet. Get 1911. Plenty of clips. And got a good bunch of stuff. So let me look at my map. And I am... shit, I don't know where I am. And it's... I don't know why it's so freaking hard to move on the map, but it's super hard to move. I was at Zavodsk, which is right there. Headed up here, past this dam. I probably respawned. I started this video near a pond, somewhere around here, and I am heading up here. I'm trying to get to this town, or Mista. I think I prefer Mista. I've been to Staryoy. I don't like it too much. A lot of zombies. But yeah, I do need to find a hatchet and a better backpack, and try and figure out this shitty frame rate. Hopefully it's not too bad. Depends what happens when I get into combat, which I hope I won't. I've only killed one zombie. You can see it up in the debug monitor in the right hand corner. And I got one headshot. So overall, it's pretty good. And I'm running now. I don't want to run. There, that's better. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this. I don't have anyone to play with, just by myself. My friends are too cheap, not gonna want to get this game. And I don't have anyone to play with, so play by myself. I've been doing pretty good so far. I haven't died too often. This character, probably my most successful. I've had him for about 2 hours. 2 hours, yeah. And you have to eat and drink in this game. I had to eat and drink as soon as I logged on because I hadn't been on for 3 days. Which is kind of a shitty movement by the developers because, honestly, I don't know where the fuck I'm going. If you can't play for a couple days, it sucks. You have to eat and drink every time. You have to find food and stuff. So right now I'm just running through the forest like an idiot. think I'll have to stop recording for a minute because I don't know where I'm going. Yeah. So yeah, I didn't stop recording for very long. It was only like 5 seconds. And there's a zombie. I seem to run into 2 towns, and I'm low ground, which pisses me off because it's not a good place to be. I'm gonna try and loop around it this way. Get the high ground. There's probably not any players nearby. It's a slim chance for this, but you never know. Yeah, the reason this game is such low frames per second is because it's pretty clunky. The game engine is clunky as hell. So that's why. It's got 12 frames per second. But I don't get a lag chain. You usually get a red or yellow lag chain near your food and stuff that's in the bottom left-hand, right-hand corner there. So, yeah, I haven't been paying too much attention to my surroundings, which can get you killed. Dirt road coming from Electro's Zavados. So people sometimes follow the dirt roads. But it's only 13 people, or a little more. I don't think I'll run into there. And I'm not too worried, I'll just kill them. So yeah, you can work with players in this game if you want, or you can just kill them on sight, which a lot of people do. Some people just, hunt players, PvP, but, it's not like Call of Duty where you can just run around and, scream like an idiot and shoot things, which has its, is fun, I guess, but the problem with that is, in this game, when you have blood, it's your health, and your blood goes down, your vision gets blurry, you start shaking, you can break bones, which makes you start shaking, and you can stop walking, you just have to crawl because your bones are just fucked up or something. So a lot of medical conditions, you can just die. And which has happened. The zombies can do it too. They can knock you out. And overall, very dangerous game. And I don't like where I am because I'm in the middle of some kind of giant village. A lot of roads. I don't like this. That's because I haven't been paying attention. So yeah, let's get on. Try to run sideways so I can actually run up these hills instead of walking like an idiot. I can't see anything. The sun isn't glaring. I'm going northwest. And you can get different backpacks. I got a semi-mid-range backpack. There's different kinds of stuff that's rare in this game. For instance, I have a rare item. I have a Mountain Dew, because Mountain Dews are rare. Just to show you. Mountain Dew right there. I'm not going to drink that unless someone kills me, and then I'll drink it as last resort so the idiot doesn't get my Mountain Dew. It doesn't do anything, it's just rare, hard to find. I found it in a grocery store at midnight. It was dark out. Because the servers correspond of different geographical regions. As you can see here, it is 10:10, and I don't know what server this is, but it's in America. And it's actually 2 o'clock where I am. So I don't know where I am. I'm not going to look at the map. I don't like where my position is. I'm just going to go in this town. I might die. Doesn't bother me too much. Let's make a new character. I will take out my binoculars and check out this place. Sometimes you can't even see the zombies because they just didn't, draw distance sucks. So I don't see any zombies. That doesn't mean there aren't any zombies there. There's an enterable building there. Might have some loot, like a hatchet, which I need a hatchet so I can hunt and build fires and cook my meat so I can eat. There's another enterable building there. So yeah, I'm gonna go for the forest. Last time I creeped down a hill, a noob was hiding in a barn and he just shot me dead. That was his name. So yeah, Usually, if someone sees you, dude, they just start shooting, even though they're not even close to you, so you probably hear gunshots if someone's nearby. It happened to me once. I was in the middle of the forest. I didn't expect anyone to be near me. It was dark, low server population. There's a bunny rabbit, which I could kill. And the guy just started shooting at me. So I dropped down, and I looped around him, and I blew him apart with my shotgun. Fucking asshole. That was the only time I actually killed a player. Well, except this other time. Yeah, there's three zombies down there. With the walking kind, which I hate because the walking kind can run. They see you, they start running, and they're fucking fast. There's a couple other kinds, like a hopping kind, which are like crippled and retarded. And the crawling kind, which somehow miraculously regain the use of their legs when they get near you. Let's see. Wait, what's that? Is that a tent? That's a rock. Never mind. There's tents in this game. People hold up their loot in tents, but usually it's in a good location. That's not a good location. There's a Zed down there. I want to get into this barn though. There's might be loot. I'm actually going to change weapons. So my M1911 because powerful, I have more guns, ammo for it, and I think it's a bit quieter than a Winchester. I'm not sure. Yeah, sorry for coughing. Now I'm going to start walking. Keep an eye on my flanks. Not too worried. Watch out for zombies. I hate the zombies. Something about zombies just creeps me out. Same if, you know, in Halo, those flood carriers, or Mass Effect, those husks. My solution is usually to unload a clip in them and they will shut up. But this, because ammo is limited, you can't just go in guns blazing. Especially since, you know, using guns will attract the horde. And attracting the horde isn't good. Because they just start swamping you from all around. And the only safe place to get away from a horde is a building, because once they're inside buildings, by the grace of God or the developers, they start slowing down and get the kill. And how am I going to get over there? There's a zombie behind that bush I haven't forgotten about. 2 zombies over to the left. Hopefully there's no zombie right here. I wasn't paying attention. And I'm using third person because first person just makes me sick. It's just too much bobbing and weaving. And I'm going away from me, that's good. Don't want to get a line of sight on these zombies. If they see me, you know, they can't smell you. They're not very good at hearing. There's actually an ear and an eye icon next to the debug monitor, which calculates how well they can hear you and see you. And I'm actually going to crawl here because I'm a wuss. Even though crawling in this situation would be a pretty shitty idea because it's hard to get up really fast, especially when I'm carrying a heavy backpack and a rifle on my back. But it's a video game. And you can hear them, the zombies. They make these stupid creepy barks and drools, gurgles and stuff. It just creeps me out. I don't like them. Imagine playing at night. It isn't as bad as playing in the day though, because zombies can barely see you at night. You can crawl right next to them. But I don't see anything here. I like to switch to first person while inside a building because it's easier to point and kill. I don't have jerry can for cars. You can get automobiles in this game and helicopters, but you have to build them. Sometimes you can find them. And there's military vehicles like a Humvee. There's a crossbow, just like in Walking Dead. It's actually a shit weapon just because the bolts are a pain to carry and takes forever to reload. But it's quiet, which is good. I don't care about being quiet. And over there is, looks like a crossbow bolt and some flares, are a suicide weapon because you can pop up some flares The zombies can see you, players can see you, bandits. Players are bandits. Not a good idea. It's pretty cool looking at night. There's another Winchester. And here is some Lee Enfield mags, soda for Pepsi. I'll take that. And a steel bolt for those crossbows. So I haven't actually used the crossbow before, but I know it sucks from what other people say. There's that creepy gurgling and barking. I don't like these trees here. Zombies can be right behind the tree and I just don't see them. It happened to me before. Then I alerted the horde and then I got killed. And you're secure. See a zombie behind a tree. You're not gonna have a good time. You're gonna have a bad time. So yeah. Don't see any zombies, which is good. See, I have a cool aviator glasses and short brown hair. Kind of looks like me, maybe 10 years older. This guy's in his 30s. So you can customize your character, change your name at any time. And you can even look like a zombie, whoever want to do that. You could find clothes, like camo and stuff. But at the moment they're glitched. I have to find this other building. Not sure where it was. A lot of this game is just sneaking and walking. You like action. There will be action and it's pretty tense. But most of the time, you know, you're walking. Unless you just decide to stay in a large city, get a rifle and player kill. Which you could do. You take the beans. Kill new players. Stay on the coast, because new players respawn on the coast. There's a church up there, it's not enterable because you don't get this one spire on top. Up here is some enterable buildings. Let's hope I can find something besides Pepsi. I have no objective in this game right now. I guess I just head north and go to the military base. Try and get some better weapons. The M16 and stuff like that. And then after that, you know, there really isn't an objective. I guess you can build a car, stockpile stuff, hang out with your friends, kill people. That's pretty much it. There isn't a mission, nothing like that. Just, oh, survival simulator. Ends a zombie apocalypse survivor simulator. And let's see any Zeds. Heard something over there. For some reason the sound effects are not as strong as usual. And I didn't touch them, so might have to look over there and look and see what the hell's wrong. There isn't anything in here. Jeez, suck. And I hope that doesn't mean that a player was through here, because that would mean a player was through here. Which means they're probably gone, but you don't know. If they're gone, they're probably heading north, since there's a hopper. Crippled, retarded things. I think this building might be enterable. It's quiet. No, it's not. So, I don't think there's much in here. I'm not exactly sure which building is enterable or not, so I don't want to wander through the town. It's an easy way to get killed. Where did hippie hoppy go? Hoppers don't bother me as much because they're slow. Oh, he's coming right for me. Stupid thing. I think I can outrun. Oh, I'll crawl him. Tenacious little bastard. There's a roaring, and we're in Chatapo. It's all in Russian, because this is a Russian map, a fictional Russian country that was in the Arma 2 game. It's called Chernus. Oh god, what is that stupid thing doing? Why did the hopper cross the road? Because he's brain dead. So nothing to see here. I'm gonna run up here. I don't think there's any zombies in these fields, but I think I'll probably walk first. I don't hear any snorting and crawling. I think it's safe to run or crouch run, because there's different modes of walking and moving. Staying next to this open field and near a road is a retarded idea, but take my chances. So yeah, I'm doing a let's play just because I wanted to. It's a fun game. Sometimes there's some funny moments, and actually, you know, I'm joking around, but sometimes there's moments like this where there's just nothing going on. The more fun moments are in the city. I mean, the city's just action-packed. You hear gunfire, zombies calling around, you see players, other players killing players. Sometimes you see a car, because people, when they get the car, like to take a joyride through the city, yelling and screaming. And popping flares and causing trouble. But out here, nothing much to do. Except get some better loot, head to a military base, get some better loot, head back to the city, so kill people and then die and have a noob with only beans taking all your good stuff. Which I actually did. I mean, I found a guy, he had a DMR, designated marksman rifle, had all the good stuff, and I shot him. And took his stuff. And then I was killed by a sniper as I exited the building, because karma's a bitch. Didn't bother me too much, because I didn't earn that stuff. I just killed a guy. The guy probably fucking screaming on the other line. And the zombies had attacked him, so he's bandaging himself. There's a lot of lag, and then I just kind of popped a cap in his head. So where the hell am I going? I'm going west. I probably want to go look at the map in a minute, try and figure out where the hell I am, or it was. Yeah, safe as any place. I'll just hide behind this tree. Don't want to get too close to trees because they can sometimes crush you. Hide right here. Check out my map. So I think I was here, because there's a lot of roads, and I remember all those roads, so I'm heading west. So I think I went up this way, across through here. I'm in this forest, so now I'm up a hill a little bit. So what is there to see? Dolina. Yeah, I think I'll head there. That's north. So head north to Dolina. It's a little larger city. I'm not sure what any of these signs mean, but I'm guessing there's some good stuff there. That's where I shall go. But it is north. That is west. North is curiously the way I was kind of coming from. Just look around. Just give an example of first person. There's a lot of bobbing. This makes me kind of nauseous. You know, all this swinging and looking around. Don't like that. And there's veteran servers where, you know, server with veterans who don't have a combat reticule, like that green thing. And no chat, which is boring, but no one's even talking on this server, which is lame. And there is no third person. So no chat and no third person and no combat reticule. So a bit more difficult, especially since you can't really hook up with anyone, because how are you going to know if someone's friendly if you can't talk to them? Of course, people lie through their nose. And there is a command called the salute, which you can do, but anyone can do that, even a bandit just wanting to shoot you anyway. So in this game it's best to just kill people on sight. Which in the real world in Apocalypse would probably be modus operandi for myself, because I don't know who I'm going to trust except my friends. So if someone gets near me, I'll kill them and take their stuff. Just watch The Walking Dead, which those people are complete retards because, you know, they don't like killing people. They don't seem to grasp the fact that it's an apocalypse. And of course, finally in Season 2, they are coming to terms with the fact that they were retarded. They're getting their friends killed, and they need to, you know, toughen up, Buttercup, and start doing things the hard way. Otherwise, they'll get their children and women raped, and they'll get killed, and everyone's gonna have a bad time. So it's good to see that show mature. This is kind of like that. I mean, it has crossbows, has a Winchester, which you can see the no, they put the Winchester in because, you know, Shaun of the Dead, and a crossbow, and also a shotgun, which looks just like the one Shane used in Walking Dead, which I had on my last character before I died. But this shadow. So where am I heading? I'm heading still anymore. So yeah, the zombies in this game look fine. I mean, some of them, they look different most of the time. They're just kind of white, pale-faced guys with blood on their face, and they roar and stuff. And they run. The walkers run like 28 days later, which added to the creep factor in that movie. Seeing how fast they run. Yeah, they just sprint in this game. Except for the hoppers and crawlers, they just crawl and hop. So yeah, in this game, you know, there's animals you can kill, like a cow. So if you have a hunting knife, which I do, matches, which I do, you can shoot them, take their meat, carve them up with a hunting knife, and cook them. But you need wood. You can find wood, or you can cut down the tree with a hatchet, which I need a hatchet. I don't have that. Now I'm getting a red chain of lag. And I'm up on the plateau. Yeah. There's a bunny. Probably no one up here. Just because who would be stupid enough to cross the plateau. Night Shroudwood. He's obviously idiotic enough to cross the plateau right next to a large city. Because he has no fear. There's a road. A road that is heading east-west. So low chance of players. Most players will follow the road south and north. No zombies. I'm probably going to look at the map in a minute as soon as I cross this road. Unless the city's right above me. And no, it isn't. I don't know what I saw. I saw those power lines. And Amon keeps getting killed. I wonder what he's doing. He's doing bad. He's probably just respawning. Kill yourself to respawn. Find a better location to start anew. Because sometimes they just put you in the shittiest of places and you have to fucking run for a good 10 minutes just to get to a decent place. Civilization. And then if you get killed while you're there, then that just really pisses you off. So yeah, it's good enough location. So where am I? There is no road here, except there. Am I really only there? I don't see any power lines. I don't think they're marked on the map. I guess I'll just keep heading north. That's a fail-safe. Fail-safe method. Head north. There's even astrological signs, like a North Star in this game, so if you're playing at night, don't have a compass, just follow the North Star, which would be useful if I even knew what that looked like. Look at those hardcore players, the basement dwellers, people of legend that sit in their mother's basements to play video games all day, and our survival nerds, even though they're 200 pounds overweight and probably couldn't even start a fire on their own, they probably know what it is, and what it looks like. And there is a global chat where people can talk like I am. But it lags the server, so people just start screaming at you if you get on. It's caps lock double tap, and people do that sometimes. Fortunately, the server is very boring because no one is talking. Usually, people are talking, joking around, and that's what I like about servers and MMOs. Delays it gets rid of the boring grind or running through a forest like I am. I shouldn't even probably be recording. I mean, I'm just doing shit. It's boring as hell. And as a matter of fact, I think I will stop recording. So until I find a good town, yeah, bye.